Hello students, welcome to YouTube channel of Sun Academy. I am Naresh Sir. Today we are going to a question of joint venture in accounts. As you can see, the given question is Ram, Balram and Om agreed to construct a building for an airport. They deposited total 6 crore equally in joint bank account. Expense were paid as under amount paid from bank account wages 1 crore 30 lakh, material 3 crore, plant 1 crore 40 lakh, architect fees paid by Ram 50 lakh, machinery brought by Om 1 crore 10 lakh, vehicles brought by Balaram 80 lakh. On completion of work, Ram took material of rupees 40 lakh, Om took machine at 70 lakh, while Balram took vehicles at 60 lakhs. Plant realized 90 lakh. Rupees 60 crore being 80% of total received through check, while equity shares of remaining amount was received, which were sold at 1 crore 80 lakh in the market. Prepare joint bank account, joint venture account and partners capital account, assuming that all the accounts were settled. Now shares here, I think 10 is missing. Shares are sold at 1 crore 80 lakh. Okay. Now students, here in the solution I have taken lakhs in common, so all figure will be written as 5 zeros common. Now we can see that they have deposited 6 crore equally in joint bank account. That means each and every partner has deposited 2 crore. So on the debit side of the bank account, first of all I will write to Ram's capital account 2 crore. Now 5 zeros are common, so 200 to Balram's capital account 2 crore to Om's capital account 2 crore. Now on the credit side of the capital account, by bank account 2 crore, 2 crore, 2 crore. As you can see that 5 zeros have been taken as common. Student, this method of the question is when books are kept differently. That means when each and every partner doesn't want to keep accounts, separate books are maintained for joint venture. Then after it has been said that amount paid from bank account wages 1 crore 30 lakh. So to bank account wages 130, material 300 means 3 crore, plant 140, 3, 4, 5 crore 70 lakh, as 5 zeros are common. That will be written on the credit side of the bank account by joint venture account wages 130, material 300, plant 140. So total will be. Now architect fees paid by Ram, that is 50 lakh. So the Ram's capital account, architect fees, that is 50, by joint venture account on the credit side of the capital account of Ram. Vehicles brought by machine brought by Om 1 crore 10 lakh to Om's capital account, that is 110, by joint venture account first was architect fee and then home brought machine. Then after vehicles brought by Balram, to Balram's capital account, vehicles of 80 lakh, that means 80. Here also on the credit side of the capital I will write 80 on the Balram's account. Here that was Om. Then after is on completion of work, Ram took material of rupees 40 lakh. So on the debit side of the capital account, joint venture account Ram 40. Om took machines at 70 lakh, by Om's capital account 70 to joint venture account, while Balram took vehicles at 60 lakh, by Balram's capital account 60 to joint venture account on the debit side of the capital account in Balram's account. Plant realized 90 lakh to joint venture account, plant 90, by bank account, plant 90 on the credit side of the joint venture account, while on the debit side of the bank account. Then after 6 crore being 80% of total received through check. So on the debit side and on the credit side of the joint venture and debit side of the bank account, by bank account to joint venture account. This is 80%, that means total amount receivable is 7 crore 50 lakh. How? 600 divided by 80%. So you will get, so for 150, that means 1 crore 50 lakh shares has been received, which are sold at 1 crore 80 lakh. to joint venture account while by bank account now we will tally the joint venture account and find whether it is profit or loss. So that is 40 plus 70 plus 60 plus 90 plus 600 plus 180. 1040 minus 570 50 110 80 230 divided by so 2 Ram's capital account 76.67 to Balram's capital account to Ohm's capital account 76.67 plus 70 230 minus 76.67 76 point he will receive 66 because figure is 230 total 230 profit divided by 3 then we will get 76.66 so one will get 76.66 other will get 76.67 so on the credit side of the capital account it will be written joint venture account profit 76.67 76.67 and 76.66 now first of all we will find the balance of RAM 200 plus 50 plus 76.67 minus 40 so to bank account 286.67 by Ram's capital account 286.67 then after we will find Balram's 200 plus 80 plus 76.67 minus 60 so 296.67 by Balram's capital account 296.67 while last remains RAM 310 plus 76.66 minus 70 he will receive highest 316.66 in this way now I have to write total of all three 386.66 356.67 and total of RAM is 326.67 while total of the joint venture account is 1040 1040 5 zeros are common and total of bank account is 2 600 and 600, 1200, 1300, 1470. In this way, when separate accounts are to be maintained, joint venture account will be prepared, partners capital account will be prepared, and joint bank account will be maintained. First of all three partners brought 6 crore each, 2 crore, so I wrote it on the debit side of the bank account while on the credit side of the capital account. Then after, there was expense which was paid from bank account, wages, material and plant on the debit side of the joint venture account while on the credit side of the bank account. Then it was Ram's capital account. He paid architect fee on the debit side of the joint venture while on the credit side of the capital account. Balram paid expense of 80 on the debit side of the joint venture while on the credit side of the capital account. I think he had brought what? Vehicles. Om brought machine, so on the debit side of the joint venture while on the credit side of his capital account. Then after Ram took material of 40 lakh at the end of the completion of work. So on the credit side of the joint venture, on the debit side of the capital. Balram took vehicles at 60 lakh. So same on the credit side of the joint venture while on the debit side of the capital account. While Om took machine at 70 on the credit side of the joint venture while on debit side of the capital. Plant realized 90 on the debit side of the bank, on the credit side of the joint venture account. 6 crore being 80% of total received through check. So on the debit side of the bank, on the credit side of the joint venture, while remaining amount was received through check, shares which were sold at 1 crore 80 lakh in the market. So on the debit side of the joint venture bank account while on the credit side of the joint venture. Then after profit of the joint venture was found out, which was distributed equally to all three partners and was written on the credit side of the capital account. Then after balance of the capital account of each partner was found out, which was paid to them through check. Entry for that will be written on the credit side of the bank account. Now if you want to learn more sums for joint venture account, then keep following our channel and even share the links to your friends so that they can also get benefit of best teaching.